This video title is going to sound so depressing. So before I start, let me just double check that the mic's on. The reason why I'm checking that the mic's on is because I literally just filmed this video. It took me 2 hours to film because I was literally just flowing. I go to edit, I'm like da 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 da, going on the computer like, oh, I'm ready to edit this video, it's going to be so cool. And there's no fucking sound. And why is there no sound, Kareem? Why are you genius? Why is there no sound? Because you forgot to turn the mic on. What up, guys? So today, guys, I'm going to be doing the death tag. So let's get started. Question 1. How do you want to die? So if I had the choice, like, I would love to die in like a really stupid way. Like, at least when I died, someone, you know, would laugh at the way I've died, so I've actually like made you happy. Plus, like, I can imagine like one day if I was in heaven and like imagine something like everyone's going around in a circle and they're all asking like, oh, how did you die? Oh, I got hit by a bus. Oh, how did you die? Oh, I got shot. Oh, how did you die? And I'm just like, I slipped on a banana peel. Or like another way, like imagine like dying from like taking a shit so hard your ass explodes and you just die. Like, how stupid would that be? I can't even comprehend how stupid that is. Like, let's just leave that here. Something that, you know, it would just be instant. I wouldn't be able to feel it. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing myself dying, but I would just rather not feel anything. You know, catching on fire and then just like feeling your flesh literally burn as you're dying. That just seems disgusting to me. And as well, something like drowning, because when I was younger I almost drowned once. Let's not get into that. And drowning and like feeling the water going, you're like, oh no. Ugh. Question number 2. What would happen to your YouTube channel and all your social network accounts? So if someone had to take over my YouTube and all my like social networking accounts, and I had to choose someone to run it, the way I would do it is I would want like a sort of Hunger Games style competition. Obviously I don't want anyone to die in it, but how I would want it is like the most awesome, coolest, sort of like imaginative person take over my accounts. Because at the end of the day, like, I would want someone as good or better than me on my accounts. I know I'm acting like I got 50 million like followers on Instagram or something, or like 50 million subs, but that's my stuff. Like, that's really like important to me. So if I had to die and I had to have like sort of like a right-hand man take over it, I would want the best of the best, the creme de la creme. Question number 3. Who would you leave your money to? Well, if I'm going to take like the moral high grounds, I would love to donate it all to charity. But if I'm being honest, like, I would prefer to leave it to my parents. I would just love my family to just all like use the money and just blow it and just go on an amazing holiday and make amazing memories in my name. Like, I would just love it for everyone to just go and have a really good time, because obviously they'll be really upset about me dying, or at least I hope. But yeah, like, I would just love them to all go on holiday and have a fantastic time and just be like, you know, I'm so glad they had a son who gave us this money to have this amazing time. And I just think that would be a nice thing to do. Question 4. What would happen to your body? It depends, because like, for example, like if I was like on an amazing adventure like in Amazon rainforest and I just like died from falling off a cliff or something like that, instead of like having the hassle of people, you know, spending money to go and find my body, I'd rather they just leave it, you know, like let it, you know, be one with nature. I'm dead, forget it, just leave it, you know, just leave me alone. Alright, I'm gone, I'm finished. But if I genuinely had the choice, like, I would love to be like, I don't know what the word is, but like preserved 500 to 1,000 years later. People dug up, they found me, and I'm just frozen like a person that they find, and then your face is all over the media in like 1,000 years time when they've all got like flying ships and teleportation, and they're just like, oh my god, this person, you know, this person lived 1,000 years ago. Question 5. What do you want your funeral to be like? In my sense, like, I just want a small like sort of service where like people, you know, can all just be like, you know, sharing their sorrows and their sadness for me. That is if anyone ever shows up, but if anyone does show up, that's what I'd want. Closed casket. I think the whole thought of seeing me dead with my arms crossed in a little coffin, I think that is fucking creepy. So no thank you to that. I would love to be buried, like, or like have my funeral service in a Chipotle. Like, I think it'd be so awesome for everyone to be enjoying my favorite food one last time. Plus, I don't know about you, but when I'm upset, I eat. So that's kind of, you know, a good way. Like, you're feeling a bit depressed, I've died, have a Chipotle. Or alternatively, I think it would be, this is going to sound really random, but I've always thought crash test dummies were awesome. Like, so I would love to have the funeral, like me in a car, like my dead body like this in a car, like on the steering wheel, and then like drive the car 70 miles into a straight brick wall, and then just everyone sees me like splatter. Like, I think that would just be sick. I know it's a bit morbid, but I think that would just be fucking awesome. Question 6. What would you miss that would happen in the future? Well, if this ever did happen, like if I passed away and then like in say 20, 30 years time, like they invented something like, I don't know, like the ability to become a mutant / superhero or have like supernatural abilities, like to me that would be the most fucking devastating thing. Like, if I found out when I was a ghost that that's what I missed, like how awesome would it be to have some kind of superpower, like flying, teleportation, superhuman strength? Like that just amazes me. Like, I'll be so gutted. I would miss food. Like, honestly, I think that would be like the most devastating thing when I die, is that like if I'm a ghost and I'm seeing all these people around me eating these amazing foods like chocolate, Nutella, pancakes, you know, all this kind of amazing food, and I can't ever taste that again, now that's horrible to me. So I would hate to, yeah, I would definitely miss food. Food is life. And finally, question 7. How would you want to be remembered? This is gonna sound really wrong, but if I'm a dickhead, I would prefer not to be remembered, if that makes sense. I'd rather just be not remembered than be remembered as an asshole. But if I had the choice, then I would love to be remembered for like the positive contributions. You know, like a famous celebrity died roughly a year ago now. His name's Paul Walker. I think it's really awesome, like when he passed away, well, it's not awesome that he passed away, but I think it was really awesome that these like ring shop came out and they said these amazing things he did. Like he bought this couple who couldn't afford a ring, their engagement ring, and just put it and told the company, the store, to say that they're giving to them for free, but didn't explain why. And then after he passed away, they explained to the media that basically he paid for it, but he didn't want them to know. Like I think that's really beautiful, and that's a nice thing to remember the person as this kind person, to be remembered in a way, in a positive way. Something beneficial to this world. Or I would just rather be forgotten completely, because I would hate to be, like, I think it's so horrible to die and then everyone still hates you after you died. Like, I'm not going to mention any names, but like, I've known a lot of celebrities who, when they die, people still cuss them. Like, they don't even get a break. Even after death, they're not getting a break. They're still getting hated upon. All I'm saying is that if I did die, I watched The Walking Dead. So if you see me ever start becoming alive and start being like, yeah, I would just appreciate if you just shoot me in the head, please. Thank you. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe guys, it means a lot. And I'll see you guys soon. Karimchi out. How do you want to die? Death Stare. Get it? Death? See what I did there?